Universal Studios Hollywood is a historic theme park in Los Angeles, California. It started off as a movie studio and still is a movie studio before it became a theme park with the world famous studio tour. This park gets tons of visitation a year, around 9 to almost 10 million people a year. So if you're going to come here to LA on a tourist vacation and want to stop at the park, well, let me tell you the 10 tips and tricks that can ease your day at Universal Studios Hollywood. This park is very different than the Universal Orlando Resort out in Florida. Very different procedures and operating hours and different things. So you want to go ahead and, listen up, pay attention. Alright, so let's go start with the first one. This park is 2 stories. It's on a hillside, which again makes it very different than any other theme park in the world. It has the upper lot and the lower lot. You want to start on the lower lot first. The park opens, let's say, like today opened at 9 a.m. Usually opens at 8 or 9 a.m. There is early entry, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this video, but you want to start it and go in the lower lot, particularly because nowadays, 2 attractions on the upper lot, Secret Life of Pets and Despicable Me, do not even open until an hour after the park opens. All the thrilling attractions are on the lower lot and everyone races to those first, but you'd want to go ahead and go get those over with immediately, especially with Super Nintendo World being still very popular and down below. Let's get into early entry. I personally don't think you need early entry. Nintendo is very popular, but not as popular as it was back in 2023, and with a bigger version opening at Epic Universe on May 22nd, I don't think this Nintendo will be as popular ever again. That was really the only reason you needed early entry, and in fact, there's an early access ticket you can buy for $20 for Super Nintendo World. Not needed. Save the $20. You can go to Mario Kart, use Single Rider Express, or just stand in line, especially if you go during a weekday, because it is not busy at all. Or at least not busy enough to warrant coming to the park an extra hour early, in my opinion. One thing I do recommend you do when you come into the park is to get an all-day locker if you have a lot of stuff. If you have a family member who's not going to ride a lot of stuff, or not everyone's going to ride everything, you can just pass your backpack and stuff to them to watch. But if everyone in the group wants to ride everything, I do suggest getting an all-day locker, because while they have free lockers at the rides, they recently revamped them to make them so small that nothing can fit in them, so you basically have to pay $5 for the locker each time you want to ride the Mummy or Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Might save you money in the long run. Just get a large all-day locker and pack small belongings that you want to take throughout the park, like your wallet and your water bottle, with you throughout the whole day. Stuff that can fit in those free skinny lockers at Forbidden Journey and Mummy specifically. For a theme park based on a movie studio, with the movie studio right in the background, you'd think there'd be a lot more shows, but no. They used to have 3 shows, but now there's just 1 show, and that's WaterWorld. But I highly recommend you watch WaterWorld, because you have actual actors from actual TV shows and movies participating in the show daily. And each week, there could be a different actor from a different TV show or movie, so it's really, really cool to watch. Also, the show itself is very awesome. Really cool stunt show. It's the #1 rated stunt show in the country, theme park stunt show in the country, and certainly the highest rated attraction at Universal Studios Hollywood itself. The show's about 20 minutes, and it has a lot of fireworks, fire, stunts, water effects, jet skis, and a special surprise at the end, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. You do get wet in the show if you sit in certain rows, like the green benches. The benches are marked green. Those are the splash zones. But if you want to stay dry, sit up top. The view is the same no matter what. You get a fantastic view if you're on the bottom or the top. Sometimes even a better view, I think, at the top on the drier levels. So go ahead and check that out for sure. I say utilize, if it's busy at the park, utilize Express and Single Rider. Express is a bit more money, but if you're coming on a busy day, it's definitely worth it, because you can go right to the front of the line on every single attraction, and you get priority seating at WaterWorld. Single Rider is fantastic as well, usually never more than a 5-minute wait, and if you don't mind splitting up from your party, or if some of your other party members don't want to ride a ride and you want to go all by yourself, yeah, just go in the single rider line. Most attractions have them. Every attraction on the lower lot has it, and a couple on the upper lot, and you'll be able to go to your ride vehicle and ride the ride, come off within 10 minutes. One thing I do recommend, though, is VIP. The VIP experience, that's another big difference from the Orlando parks and Hollywood parks, because the VIP experience here in Hollywood includes a special studio tour. You get your private studio tour, like van, and then they drop you off, and you can get off the van and you walk around the backlot sets, and they have like bathrooms and stuff back there. So you spend a lot of time in the Metro starts Courtyard Square or Courthouse Square, where Back to the Future is filmed. And you get off the tour, walk around, explore the New York streets, and it's really really cool. It's not even that expensive. Here in Hollywood, the VIP tour includes your admission ticket, unlike in Orlando. So it's like $379 sometimes, up to like $479, and for your ticket, your VIP ticket tour, and ticket, and it's a private experience. You get a private guide. Not only do you get unlimited express, so you get walked up to all the attractions and entrances, but you can use an unlimited express pass all day long. You get a breakfast and a buffet as well, even a dessert package at night. It is way more worth it to do VIP here in Hollywood than Orlando, in my opinion. They really do treat you like a VIP, like you're a Hollywood star, VIP here in Hollywood. Speaking of the studio tour, I definitely think that is a must-do. Not only is it a very unique theme park attraction itself, it is the very foundation on which Universal Studios itself, the company, was built. Universal Hollywood, Orlando, or any of the parks around the world would not be around without the Universal Studio Tour, as well as the Universal Monsters, which saved the company back in the 1900s. I definitely recommend Car 1 if you're on the studio tour, though, because it's a very unique experience. Because you can watch this tour guide, they interact with you like in the front car. It's pretty awesome. But any car works, but Car 1 on the left side, I think, is the best. Universal has some really awesome meet and greets, like the Transformers and dinosaurs and such, and Donkey upstairs. So I definitely recommend you do them. They're pretty unique. They're pretty good at these big costume characters that no other theme park company really can do quite well. So definitely go meet your favorite characters, especially the Transformers. Megatron is especially hilarious down in the lower lot. And the Super Mario Brothers talk to you. Luigi and Mario, they do talk to you when you meet and greet them in Super Nintendo World, so that's pretty awesome. Also, when you want to go eat something, use the mobile order. Do not even stand in line. Universal's mobile order is not really used that much, just like when Disney first introduced it. It wasn't really used that much, and you're able to get your food like within 20 minutes. Sometimes there's times available where I can order my food and then it's ready like in 30 seconds. Like I just press I'm here, then I'm eating within 10 minutes. I actually knew this feature existed, but I didn't start using it until just a couple of weeks ago, and now it's the only thing I do. I'm like, I never wait in line again. There's a 30-minute line for La Cocina and a 30-minute line for 3 broomsticks. I mobile ordered 3 broomsticks and was eating in 5 minutes. I ordered at 12:40 p.m. and got my food at 12:44 p.m. That's how fast it was. I skipped a whole 30-minute line. So definitely use mobile order when you're at Universal Studios Hollywood, whether it's busy or not, because then you can literally have them prepare your food when you're going from upper lot to lower lot or just walking to the destination. Although I do suggest that you eat in CityWalk. The food at Universal is fantastic. I think at least at like a few restaurants inside the park, but Vivo at CityWalk is so good, and the CityWalk restaurants are very good in my opinion too. So if you don't mind it, go outside the park and eat at CityWalk for lunch or dinner. Certainly dinner. If you can eat maybe lunch in the park, but eat dinner at CityWalk, especially because the park will probably close a little early, like 6 or 7. But yeah, eat at CityWalk because it's so good. Vivo in particular, that's my favorite restaurant in all of CityWalk. It's an Italian place. It's very good. Highly recommend it. With CityWalk's new security setup that's going to be done early next year, it'll be even easier to eat in CityWalk because you won't have to go through security or walk all the way around security when you exit and then enter the park again. So, what do you think? Did that help you out? These are the 10 tips and tricks for 2025 at Universal Studios Hollywood. I hope you enjoyed them. Be sure to give this channel a follow or subscribe for more theme park updates, more tips and tricks from not just Disney, but also, or not just Universal, but also Disney as well. Make sure to share this video with your family and your friends who may have not been to Universal Studios Hollywood in a while, or just want some updated tips and tricks, even if they may come all the time. Make sure to subscribe, and if you want to help support the channel, you can leave a super thanks down below or become a member. And as always, have an epic day.